if my shed is filled with garbage barrels and I've got good stuff outside sitting in the rain, but I'm harboring a bunch of boxes of stuff that I just haven't gone through that should be thrown away that ultimately I'm going to burn, that's backwards. The most prime storage space that I have should be for the most prime things that I have. And my soul is a storage space. And the most prime thing I can store in my soul is love and happy memories. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice. And if you don't choose to clean the crap out of your shed, then you will not put the things in it because there won't be room. You will not put the things in it that will make you happy. Happiness is a choice. And the choice has to be to go into your storage container and empty out all the crap that is only serving to take up space and make you hurt and angry and burdened and not have room for the stuff that you want to store, for the stuff that you want to see, for the stuff that you want to protect. Why do we put things in a barn, in a shed, in a garage, in a building? To preserve them. Do you want to preserve the animosity at a neighbor? Do you want to preserve the bitterness at somebody that owes you an apology and you're still bent about it from 1978 and they don't even remember your name? Is that what you're going to store? That's what I've done with my life. I have stored the rubbish and had the good stuff sit outside in the rain. Shame on me. But you know what? I don't have to live in shame because I've got Jesus. I've got a secure identity. I've got people who love me. And the truth is, even though I have a huge anger management problem, I'm an extremely loving person. I have a gargantuan amount of love inside me that actually spills out. My anger and my love are in conflict with each other. And love is infinite. There's no scarcity to love. It's the devil is lying to you. If he's telling you if you love that person, they'll get over on you. They'll get the best of you. Love is not scarce. You can pour out love on an enemy, and there's an abundant restocking. There's no inflation harming love. Inflation is on all of the sins. You know, if you want to go out and buy a prostitute, well, the price is higher than it was in 1985. You want to go out drinking, you want to just go on a vacation, whatever thing that you want to do to medicate, there's inflation on everything that you could use to medicate in the worldly way. God's medication is love. The Levites had 600 and something laws, and the law is just a mirror so that you know what you're not supposed to do. No one can uphold the law but Jesus himself. He poured out his blood so that you didn't have to meet the expectations of the law or pay the penalty for not fulfilling the law. And he said, I am love. He himself is love. And what he says in John, I want to say it's John 10. When the disciples are arguing, saying, we don't want you to go, he's telling them the prophecy that pretty soon I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to leave you. And they're like, Master, no, that'll suck for us. And he's like, I tell you truly this, if you loved me, you would want me to go, because going with the Father is the best thing for me. There's nothing better. If you loved me, you would suffer for me, because the greatest sign of love is to lay down your life for your friend. Nobody's had to lay their life down for me yet. And I surely don't want that. But Jesus did it. Jesus laid his life down for me. I quit my 40-day fast for a cookie. And he didn't condemn me. He was thankful for the 12 and a half days I didn't eat. Praise the Lord, you're so good to me. Jesus is so good to me. The best thing I've ever done for him has been a colossal failure, and he doesn't discourage me. My wife that I love deeply, she did so many good things for me, but I discouraged her and criticized and shamed her. And the same for her. I did so much good for her, and she repaid me with criticism and shame and how dare you is an offense. There's a high cost on paying out the wages that Satan's offering. There's inflation. There's overdraft fees. There's a very high cost. The interest rate on paying people the wages of Satan through your flesh, through your anger, through your condemnation, through your guilt tripping, through your manipulation and your treachery, There's a high cost to pay. It's a lonely, painful cost. If you pay the wages of Jesus, you pay in love. There's no inflation on love. There's no interest on love. There's no overdraft fee on love. There's no running out of love. There's no sorry, it's out right now. We're waiting on a truck to restock. Sorry, it's COVID. There's none of that. Love is infinitely, abundantly available. There's no scarcity. If you pay the people around you in love, you will get a different side of them than you ever thought you could. And if you don't, you might be looking at their backside when they walk away from you. And I'm not just saying that my wife walked away from me, because she's over there saying my husband told me he was done. We both have to say that. We're looking at each other's backsides because we did not pay each other in love. We paid each other in discouragement.